one of the biggest green flags I noticed in my boyfriend when we started dating was the respect he had for himself. And this really showed up when I would get to moments where I was heated and wanted to be feisty and fight back or push my beliefs on him. And I know that's not the way to do things. I have learned since then. However, in these moments, he would not then disregard, belittle, or fight back. He respected himself so much that he knew there was no space to disrespect me in respect of himself. So he would, whatever he needed to do, whether it was leave or pause and just not take the abuse, but sit there and realize there was no point of back and forth at this moment. He would then come back later and say how that made him feel or what he actually wanted to say and get through at this point. And it was those moments I was like, oh, he is so sure of himself that he doesn't need to make me feel less than about my feelings or who I am or insult me as a person because he's getting uncomfortable and triggered. He was so sure of himself that he could hold himself through those and it not say anything about his value or who he is, but also not let that frustration that I'm sure he felt in those moments then come out and say anything about who I am or make a jab. That just showed me, I'm like, this is a man that you can go through struggle with. This is a man where there's safety and trust because your emotions are held in a way where he respects his own. There's a line in which I can express within, but because he respects himself and respects me so much, it created so much safety and trust for me to be able to look at the parts of myself I wanted to work on. And I know it takes two to tango. However, one person always can lead so the other can follow. And I'm so grateful he was mature enough to do so.